how are we feeling in the new facility?
Oh, this facility is amazing. You really got to hand it to Victoria and the administrators in Victorian sport on how they get things done, particularly in the regional areas like ours. So, a facility like this one in the Illawarra would be an enormous boost for basketball in our region.
Awesome. And how many minutes is LaMelo Ball going to play tonight, and how much game time will he play on Sunday?
Oh, look, we
Let's get the shot.
look, we just make reads game by game. We don't guarantee minutes to any of our players. That said, LaMelo will get his opportunities like a lot of the other guys, and we're really excited to have him in our group. And he's assimilated really well to the guys, and he's picking up system. And look, it's exciting. He's certainly got some skills, and tonight's really the first start for that for him on how that tests within the NBL.
Awesome. And will you use the same team for both games?
Yeah, look, this pre-season we got 5 games in the pre-season, so we will use that time. We're 12 deep, so we've got a lot of guys here who can play and deserve opportunity. So we're going to use these 5 games to rotate different people, look at different combinations. We're not overly concerned about the score. We just want to try and establish a little bit of a pecking order and just see what sort of groups work well together and how that's going to bode for this, what is a really good competition.
And what are you expecting from South East Melbourne on Sunday?
They're going to be good, new coach. I'm a rookie coach myself, so we're finding our feet somewhat, and it's going to be exciting to, they've had a couple of hit outs already. This will be our first hit out tonight against Melbourne, against NBL team, and then to back up, this league and being a pro in the NBL is all about backing up, and that's going to be really good for our group. And obviously they're stacked with talent. They're going to be very hungry, and they're going to put their best foot forward, as will we.
Just talk a little bit about the fanfare that's kind of surrounded, this team this season, or what's it been like? It's been pretty surreal.
Yeah, it has. It's we keep everyone grounded though from Illawarra. I grew up there, but what we've been able to achieve this year, recruiting has been really exciting, and not just exciting for our own city, but also for the NBL as a whole. Obviously LaMelo has brought in, a significant factor into the team, which has helped grow basketball, and it's going to feed back into the grassroots. So that's really exciting. Aaron Brooks, coming onto our team he's certainly got a wealth of experience, which we're excited to be a part of, and to pick up Josh Boone as well. So, we've got a lot of guys who have played at the highest level in the world, and we're mixing it with a bit of youth. So it's certainly very exciting. It's a great time to be a Hawk. I'll be a Hawk for life. So we're really looking forward to this season and seeing what this group can produce.
And just yourself being a rookie coach, do you kind of feel like your Christmases have all come at once, to coach this particular team in your very first year?
Definitely, I've always said this, I've been in the club as a professional for 12 years now. It has never been lost on me for one day how lucky we are to do what we do in this sport. To have been able to build this roster in my first year, I'm pretty proud of it. But it's just names on paper at the moment. Our tests are going to start tonight, and then certainly when the NBL starts. But look, I'm really looking forward to it. It's just going to be a great ride, win, lose or draw, and it's just going to be a good. We're going to play an entertaining brand, that's for sure.
Matt, you've had some big games against Melbourne United before. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Oh, they're the benchmark. Your Perths, your Melbournes, your Sydneys. These are the big city clubs that put a lot of resources into their team, and they put a lot of, they year after year put, great talent on the floor, and they are stacked across the board, extremely well coached. We're expecting, there's a lot of hype, as you said, about our team, but make no mistake, we're the battlers still, and we're going to be the underdogs in most games. So we're going to play that way too, and we're going to, certainly try and stamp our authority and try and get into this league a little bit, try and make the top four, and which is every team's goal, and then from there try and win a championship. You know, I think that's what every team's trying to do. We're no different to that, but yeah, Melbourne United, you know, we've got an extreme amount of respect for them.
And you mentioned having to do a bit of work on the defensive end. What will the plan be tonight?
Yeah, look, that's a good question. Every team is constantly evolving in that area. You know, everyone wants to see entertaining basketball and wants to run and, you know, early threes and lobs and all that sort of stuff. Well, the amount that you risk on offense is totally determined by the strength of your defense. So, you know, we're putting in a lot of time into that end. So yeah, we've got a lot of young guys with some enthusiasm and a bit of a chip on their shoulder too. So we definitely hold people to account at that end of the floor, and we're hopeful that translates to the other end, which will be exciting.